Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Shubham Sonwatkar from Department of Electrical and Electronics, Chain Polytechnic Belgavi. Today we are going to study the lecture number 3, which is on hydroelectric and thermal power plant. So in this session we are going to study the classification of hydropower plant and its explanation. So this is the classification of hydroelectric power plant. Number 1, based on head of water, there are 3 types: low head plant, medium head plant, and high head hydroelectric power plant. Next, based on plant capacity, there are 4 types: micro, mini, small, large and mega hydropower plants. Next, based on load, there are mainly 2 types: peak load power plant and base load hydroelectric power plant. So first one, based on head of water, the type number 1 in that, low head plant. So what is meant by low head? It means the water head of the water or height of the water which we have stored, that is less than 50 meter. Height of dam, okay, or height of water which we have stored, that is less than 50 meter in low head plant. In medium head plant, the level of head is more than 50 meter and less than 500 meter. Next, C, high head plant. The hydropower plant in which the head of water is more than 500 meter, that is called as high head plant. Okay, these are the types of hydropower based on head of water: low head, medium and high head. So in low head plant we can use a turbine, that is called what? Francis turbine we can use, or Kaplan turbine we can use, and medium also we can use Francis turbine. Next, in high head power plant we can use Pelton turbine. Okay. Next, based on plant capacity, micro, mini, small, large, mega hydropower plants. Okay, so the micro means if it's very small, the range of generation of electricity is small here. Mini is less than the micro, greater than micro power plant. The capacity of hydro plant is somewhat greater than that of micro power plant in this mini power plant. Okay, small and large power plant, the capacity of the electricity generated, that is more than micro and mini plant. And next is mega hydropower plant. In mega, it is a very high in terms of megawatt the power generated. So this is second number, that is the classification based on plant capacity. Okay, so micro power plant having less capacity, and this is the mega power plant having a more capacity. Capacity means generation of electrical energy. Next, based on load, it is a peak load and base load. Okay, the power plant which supply the electrical power when the load is peak, that is called peak load plant, and the power plant, the hydroelectric power plant which will supply electricity on the base load, that is called as what? Base load power plant. So this is about the classification of hydropower plant. Now we will study the high head hydroelectric power plant. You can see this is high head hydroelectric power plant. This is water. Okay, I will show you. See, this is water. Okay, here you can see this dotted, these dots. Okay, and it is stored using this dam. You can see this dam. Okay, this dam is used to store the water. Okay, this dam is used to store this water. Getting? Next, the third component is this surge tank. Okay, this is what surge tank. The surge tank is used to absorb the high pressure of water. Okay, sometimes the water pressure is very high, it can damage our penstock or this tube. You can see this penstock. Okay, this penstock means this is a tube. Okay, it is connected between the surge tank and powerhouse. Okay, this tube is called as what? Penstock. So before the penstock we have connected the surge tank here. Surge tank, it will absorb the high pressure of water and it will protect our penstock. Okay, sometimes the water pressure may very high, it may damage our penstock. So to protect that we can use the surge tank, or also it will provide water when there is a low pressure. When there is a sudden drop in pressure of water, then surge tank it can also provide some water. Getting? This is the surge tank. Next, this is what? Penstock. Very important. This tube, you can see this tube from here to here, it is connected. Can you see this? The water will come from surge tank to powerhouse through this tube, that is called as penstock. See, this tube is called as penstock. The water will come from this head level, upper layer, to powerhouse. This powerhouse, the water will come from that upper layer to powerhouse through this tube, that is called as what? Penstock. Okay, next, this is the powerhouse. Powerhouse, first of all, it is used to generate the electrical power. The powerhouse consists of turbine. Whenever the water fall on turbine, see in this tube, the water will flow like this. From here, it will come like this through this penstock or through this tube, it will fall on the turbine. Okay, here. When it fall on the turbine starts rotating, and that turbine is connected to shaft, and further it is connected to generator or alternator. So as the turbine starts rotating, the alternator will also start rotating. And what is the function of alternator or AC generator? It will convert the mechanical energy into electrical energy. So as it rotates, it will convert this mechanical energy into electrical energy, and in this way we will get electricity in this powerhouse. Okay, so when the water fall on this turbine, the turbine starts rotating. This turbine, okay, this turbine, whenever water fall on this turbine, water will come through this pipe. Through this pipe water will come, then it will fall on turbine. This is the turbine. Whenever the water fall on turbine, the turbine starts rotating, and that turbine is connected to alternator or AC generator through the shaft. So as turbine starts rotating, the alternator will also start rotating, and as the alternator starts rotating, it will convert this mechanical energy into electrical energy, and we will get the electricity. The alternator will get mechanical energy from the turbine, and turbine will get energy from water, and whatever the water will come here from this pipe. Whenever it fall on this turbine, it will get some energy and it will start rotating, and it will also rotate the alternator, and from alternator we will get the electrical energy. So this is about the high head plant. So I will conclude today's session. In this lecture, we have studied the classification of hydropower plant in brief. Then we have studied the working of high head hydropower plant, and very important in these points in this power plant is you have to explain this. You can explain these components. Reservoir means water. This dam is used to store the water. Surge tank, it is used, as I told, it is used to absorb the sudden. Sometimes the water pressure will increase suddenly, so it to absorb that sudden pressure, or to it will absorb that sudden rise in pressure of water, and it will protect this penstock or tube from this high pressure water. The surge tank may also provide some water when there is a drop in the pressure of water. Then it provided next. Okay, next thing, the penstock. The penstock is a conduit, or it is a pipe which will carry the water from this head level to this turbine, or tail level. Okay, head level to tail, head race to tail race, or head level to tail level. It will carry the water. Next, powerhouse in which we are generating the electrical power. We have studied that the turbine concept. When turbine starts rotates, when water fall on turbine, the turbine starts rotates. Then that turbine is connected to alternator, so the alternator will also rotates, and we will get the electricity, because this, when the alternator starts rotating, it will convert the mechanical energy into the electrical energy, and we will get the electrical energy. Next, this is the tail race. Whatever the water will fall on turbine, that will discharge here in the tail race. Okay, this is about the detail we have studied. In detail, we have studied the high head hydroelectric power plant. Okay, today we will stop here. Thank you for watching my video.